In this lesson, I will show you how to align and merge the cells in Excel. Let's start with the alignment. In a previous lesson, I've mentioned that Excel by default aligns alphanumerical data text, such as the data in cell A1 to the left side of the cell. Numerical data and dates are aligned by default to the right side of the cell. Remember that dates are also numerical data. That's why all cells here with dates or numbers are aligned to the right side of in their cell, and the text in cell A1 is aligned to the left. However, I can define the alignment I want and replace the cell's existing alignment in a quite easy way. I will select the cell A1, and from the Home tab in the Alignment palette, I can define both vertical and horizontal alignment. First, look at the horizontal alignment tools. Notice that none of these tools is selected. On the other hand, in the vertical alignment tools, the bottom alignment is selected. When there is no horizontal alignment selected, then the cell aligns the data according to its type. Left for text data and right for numerical data. For instance, I will type the number 100 in this cell and I will press enter. Notice that automatically the content aligned to the right because Excel understood it is a number. I will click undo to restore the text, so the left alignment was also restored because now the data in the cell is text. I will click on the tool for right alignment, so now the cell content is aligned to the right, just like the numbers are in the other cells. I will click on the tool for center alignment, so that now the text is in the center of the cell. I will now click on the tool for the left alignment to return it to the left. Now that I have selected left alignment, I will type again the number 100 and I will press enter. Notice that the number did not align to the right but stayed on the left. When I specifically set the alignment, then Excel does not change it according to the content. If I want the alignment to change according to the content, there should not be any selected horizontal alignment. I will select the cell A1. I will go to the tool for left alignment that is selected and I will click on it to deactivate it. Now, because Excel recognized that there is a number inside the cell and there is no alignment set by the user, it aligned it to the right. Okay, let me use the undo button twice to restore the text and the left alignment so that I can go on. From the alignment palette, I can also set the vertical alignment. I will click on the tool for middle alignment. So now in the vertical direction, the content is in the middle of the cell. Of course, the vertical alignment is visible only if there is enough height in the cell, because if I try to do it, for example, in cell A3, I will not see any difference. Let me show you. I will select cell A3 and I will click the tool for top alignment. And as you can see, nothing seems to have happened, nothing seems to have changed. However, if I increase the height of row 3, you can see that the data in cell B3, for example, is aligned to the bottom, but the data in cell A3 is aligned to the top. Of course, I can select more cells and apply either horizontal or vertical alignment or even a combination of both for all of the selected cells together. I will select cells A3 to F3 and I will set, for example, left horizontal alignment and middle vertical alignment, or I can set right horizontal alignment and bottom vertical alignment. Apart from these simple alignments, there are a few more complex ones. For instance, let's say I want to center the content of cell A1 across the entire range from A1 to F1, so that it is centered here in the middle of the range and not just in the middle of cell A1. To do this, I will select the range A1 to F1. I will go to the alignment palette and I will open the dialog box. Here I will open the horizontal text alignment list and I will select the option Center Across Selection. I will click OK, and as you can see, the data aligned in the center of the area that I selected. Keep in mind that for this operation to work, I must first select the entire area I want my data to align in the center, and then to proceed to this, to what I showed you. The actual data are still only in cell A1. I will click on cell A1 to select it, and you can see that it appears in the formula bar, while if I select a cell B1 or C1, the formula bar is empty. If I now type something in the other cells, let's say in cell D1 I will type the letter A and press enter, then the content of cell A1 is no longer aligned in the center of the range A1 to F1, but it is aligned in the center of the range A1 to C1, and the letter A is aligned in the center of the range D1 to F1. So remember that the entire range needs to be empty for the alignment in the selected area to work, as I showed you before. Again, for the area D1 to F1, the data remain in cell D1. I will select the cell, and you can see that it exists in the formula bar, while if I select cell E1, for example, the formula bar is once again empty. Let me now return to the previous state. Before I continue, I will select cell D1 again. I will press delete on the keyboard, and as you can see now that all cells from B1 to F1 are empty, the data from cell A1 is aligned across this whole range. I will now reopen the alignment palette dialog box, and here you can see that in the horizontal text alignment list there are several other options. So apart from the standard left and right or center alignment, there is also the option center across selection I showed you. The other options are not part of this series of lessons, and you will learn about them if you choose to continue with the advanced level lessons. I will close this list and I will open the vertical alignment list. Here there are also the options top, center, bottom, plus a few more that are also part of the advanced level lessons. I will close the dialog box by clicking cancel here, and now let's see how you can merge cells in Excel. In the area A1 to F1, I have aligned the data across the whole range, but the cells remain independent of each other, as you saw earlier. I will select the cells A1, B1, C1, and as you can see, they are separate from each other. However, I can select the cell range and merge the cells. What that means is that the whole area will be one cell and not many dependent ones. This is done once again from the alignment palette and the merge and center list that is located here. I will select the range A1 to F1. I will open the merge and center list, and I will choose the option merge cells. What happened now is that all cells were combined into one, keeping only the data of the top left corner cell of the area I selected. Here, since I have just one row selected, the top left corner of the range A1 to F1 is cell A1. You will see better what exactly this top left corner means and how it affects the process in a moment. For now, if I click on the merge the range A1 to F1, notice that there are no individual cells. Cells B1, C1, D1 do not exist anymore, and there is only cell A1. So this is the way to merge cells in Excel. Let's see it one more time. I will select the range G2 to G13. I will open the merge and center list, and I will click on the option merge cells. As you can see, there aren't multiple cells anymore, but instead only one in their place. Now I can write anything I want in this cell, or generally manage it in any way I need, but it will be just one cell and not individual cells in this range. If I want to undo the merging of cells, I will select again the merge range. I will reopen the merge and center list, and I will select unmerge cells. I can also do this from the alignment palette dialog box. I will click on cell A1 and I will open the alignment palette dialog box. In the area called text control, it shows that the merge cells feature is activated. I will click on it to deactivate it, and I will click OK. As you can see, the merge is gone. The merge button has some additional capabilities. For example, there is the merge and center option with the area A1 to F1 selected. I will open the merge and center list, and I will choose merge and center. Now, in addition to merging, it also aligns the content of the center, to the center of at the same time. I will now click on unmerge cells for you to see it better, and I will choose left alignment, for example. I will now do a simple merge, and you can see that the alignment remains left as it was. I will click on Unmerge Cells again, and this time I will click on the option Merge and Center. As you can see, the alignment is done simultaneously. To be honest, it doesn't do anything complicated. I can perform a simple merge and then do a simple center alignment. It's the same thing, but this button does both at the same time. Let's see now what happens to the data of cells being merged. I will select the range A3 to F5. If I try to merge these cells, what will be the result as far as the data is concerned? The result will be that all data except for the data in the top left cell will be deleted. What that means is that only the value 14th of May 2023 will remain. Also, all cells will merge into one that will contain only this value. To see this in action, I will open the merge and center list, and I will select the merge cells. As you can see, a window appeared warning me to be careful with this action since all data except for the top left value will be lost. I will click on OK, and as expected, only the value from the top left cell remained. The other data have been lost, so this is something you need to be careful about. Another thing I want to show you is the merge across option. Let's say that I want to merge cells A9 to F9, then separately merge cells A10 to F10, and finally separately merge cells A11 to F11. To do this, I would need to select A9 to F9 and merge it, then select A10 to F10 and merge it, and do the same thing for range A11 to F11. Instead of doing that, I will select the entire range A9 to F11. I will open the merge and center list, and I will choose the option merge across. Again, it will give me a warning message that only the top left cell's data will remain, but this message now applies to each line separately. I will click on OK, and now it appears again, this time for line 10. I will click OK again, and now it appears one more time for line 11, and I will click OK here one last time. As you can see, this tool merged each line independently and not the entire selected range altogether. So what you need to keep in mind when merging an area is that Excel always keeps the top left value of the area you have selected, and all the rest is lost. Even if you unmerge the cells, the data do not return. I will open the merge and center list, and I will choose unmerge cells. The merge is gone, but the data have been lost. If I wanted to get the data back, I would have to perform an undo from the quick access toolbar. So what you need to remember from this lesson is first that by selecting one or more cells, you can perform both vertical and horizontal alignment from the alignment palette. Moreover, in the dialog box of the alignment palette, there are even more options for aligning your cells. Among them, there is the center across selection option, which is quite useful. Lastly, in the alignment palette again, there is the merge and center list, which has the tools to apply merging. That's all for this lesson. Thank you for watching.